Hi guys, and welcome back to Empyrion. As you can see, we're on a new planet. This is it. I've explored the planet. Now we're going to make a little base here, because on the last mission when we were mining, we got 10,000 palladium. So we need a furnace to process it. So we're going to take, there's a base just there, showing it on the map. We're going to take this base over. I can put furnaces in. We're going to put some water and hydrogen extractors here, and we can process that. I'm going to make this a little base of operations. Quite a few good targets. We're going to need more processors, so we've got a few here. One of the first targets is after we've taken this on, the drone base, and it's got a Kavira. Now there's one of those in orbit as well, which we will be taking out. We're going to take that drone base, abandoned bunker, and I think we're going to make war on the pirates. There's quite a few of them here. I think we might declare war on them this time, and then we'll do this base what we're at, then we'll do the drone base, then we'll make war with the pirates, and then we'll start getting friendly back with them once I've taken all these out. Maybe there's plenty of these we can take out. I won't record it all. I've done the strange statue, and there's plenty of talent to trade with, and there's a colonist on here, and in the system, which is why I'm making this a little base of operations, we have a casino. We'll do a casino heist. 2 mining. One of them we can't warp in with a capital vessel, which I'll have to sort a miner out. That's where we're based. There's a little planet there we might look at. There's a exploration site there to do, and a tier 2 combat. Might have a go at that. So we've got a little base of operations here. What was that there? Promethean and ice. We might as well stock up. Well, first of all, and there's a Zirax asteroid field. That'll be fun to do. We're mainly here so I can get that palladium processed. As you did notice as I was going round, there is tungsten. We're going to mine that as well and process that. Of course, it doesn't show on there. One very small gold. So we'll see how we go. First of all, let's take this base out. And I have ready to spawn in. Well, it's not ready to spawn in. I've got a repair clip. I've seen Moldova use that. Quantum Pro, we've got them, but we're going to need more, because I want to upgrade the carrier. We should be okay for weapons there. 220 lasers, I've got them. And we've got the spare. Now, question is, where have I put them? Won't be in that one. Could be in the junk with all this, which I am slowly sorting out. slowly working through all this. Would it be on the Helios itself? You can see that's not a lot there. We're going to need more, which is why we're going to be taking... I'm still sorting all this junk out. No. Okay, we'll manage without for now. And of course, this is a swamp planet. There he is. There's drone hangars. Oh, it's not very good for viewing. Just sort. Trying to remember where the weapons were on this. I think we can get in close. That's a bit of a pain there. I'm just wondering, should we try and take it and... save the weapons, but I think for this one we'll... Just why I chose this. Well, I think we chose this. I had a nice landing pad. Nice landing spot. It's a big ship to land. And it's right near the water supply. Now, we don't need water, but we might as well get it. You're gonna... Let's have a look inside. Let's see firing at. We do want to get some meat as well. How close is that? If we clear those trees, we could put the ship there and get access to the water, and then we can transfer it to the ship. This is mainly to give us a base for furnaces. Then we can get all that palladium and everything we've got sorted out. Alright, let's hope we don't get killed. Bit out of practice on this. Yeah, I know I was debating about not getting killed, taking stuff out on that other base, but when I look, when I looked at the train and everything, I thought, why? That gun has got something in its... Why struggle on a planet that's bad on atmosphere, hostiles everywhere, whoa. I did say try not to get killed. And I know what... I know what I meant to activate. Not a good start. Right, what I was saying, what I meant to... Which one have we got? Not the one I was hoping for. Just try that mission again. Wasn't the one I was... We had one kill, Zirax, but never mind, we will be doing that... Kill the bugs. I think that will go outside, yeah. I seen his shadow through that door. Where's my shotgun gone? Save that pulse rifle for later. And we're gonna put the cache safe. trading cards. We'll look at them. Another one there. Ah, stupid me. Okay, that was my fault. What about the loot containers after? Can't remember where the core is on here. Get rid of some of that. That's why I want the shotgun. I am way out of practice with this. Do all the containers after, because is he still? Laser parts, which I am keeping. You seen how well they came in for having the weapons repaired? Only 2 clips on me. We just get rid of that lot because I have seen him through the door. In here. One clip. Back in again in a minute. Okay, back with you. I did have my shotgun. It was on number 6. I always have the shotgun on 2. Like the multi-tool on 4, and I've got to stop fetching that multi-tool out and put a weapon there. And I did have a clip in the loot we just took. Not the smartest of takedowns, I will admit. Oh. There we go. And you know what? I've not fetched the core, have I? Oh. Well, we've got the base. Let me get the ships swapped over. We'll fetch the carrier over here and then we can start getting sorted out. Plan is to get some furnaces in here. And then we can start processing all the stuff. So back in a minute when we've got the carrier over. Okay, the ship's here. Gonna be a bit awkward getting in because it's not parked very good. Let's get the core in. Shove the core. We'll shove him there. Right, let's see what we got in this base. And we're gonna shove a... I would have thought I would have reached that ship. Okay, we'll use controller 1 then. And I want to look. These are all small. Yeah. There's no container controllers. That's no problem, we've got them. Tell you what, we're gonna do it. What's the base like now for power? Right, we have got CPU usage in the base. So we might just have to put a... Of course I'm not getting anything because there's no core there. Salvage core. We might have to put a small extender on. I'm getting all the wrong keys today. Right, we were looting, weren't we? And we swapped them round. Cargo number 1. Link into there. Right, let's see what we get. I'm gonna have to take all these cargo pallets out. We got a lot to go through. Quicker to do it this way, and then when we go around with the multi-tool, we can just whip stuff out of the way. Now we've got to check his generators as well, but we have got generators. What was that? Number 2, 20, 21. 22. There's not that much really, is there? 23. Bit of fuel. Six. We're up to. And we have got these containers. 6 we did, 7. 8. Closet. They can all come out. Do we need the... No, we don't need the fridge here. We've got good cooking on the ship. That'll come in handy in a bit because I need bit of estrium for pentaxid seeds, which I've got being processed at the minute. And cement, which we just got, I would normally dump that, but we can't sell it at certain parts. Where was he up to then? Commercial container. And I have been to the... If I stop talking while I do this, because I lose track of where I'm up to. As you've probably noticed. Do you know what? I'm getting fed up doing that. Didn't we? Thank you. And here's where you find all the stray Zirax left lying around. Keep the fuel tanks what we've got. Well, pentaxid's always welcome. Those fuel tanks may be moved later on. Not really a lot there. Do you know what? I think I'm going to put my own containers in. Where's the controller for him? Yeah, I'll whip them out and put my own... Here we go. Right, you lot can come out. find the work on this one here. I hear him. I heard him rumbling. There's still somebody around here. Is he outside? Oh no, there. And there should be no Zirax outside, because I did check. That's bad leaving that. Not the most efficient way of doing it, I admit. Oh, it's a car up there and it would have missed that. Not too bad. Bit of ammo there now. I'm just making a load of that. I'll run out for the fuel we need. He's round this area. I was a little bit slow there then. We checked here when we came in. All this can come out. Parts outside. That can all come out. Leave the door. Although it, leave the generator. Leave the O2. Can have these out though. Right, let's get upstairs and then I'll take all these out and I'll replace them with mine. Just hope we can get a furnace in here. We should be able to. Why didn't I take that when I seen it? Done you. Container there. I'll have that. Here we go. I've seen this outside. Worry about all the weapons and that one up there. Where do we make our... There we go. Still connected. Yes. Oops. Do the upstairs and then we'll get our stuff in. Not the most exciting episode, I know, but this is going to be our base for a while. And I think we're going to be using the cormorant for travelling around. Put the attack ships on there. I can come out from there. We'll have a look at the CPU usage in a minute. Right. Now it would be easier to finish checking this off. Nothing really. Yeah, 8,000 isn't a lot for what we need. Right, CPU is now just under, so we are going to have to put one core in. Let me just get all this scrap from downstairs and then I'll be back with you when we've got to figure out where we're putting stuff. Back with you in a minute. Okay guys, I've shoved long range Wi-Fi into this base. I've taken all the top floor out. We've got 4 of these to put in. As long as we can get round them, that one's out of place. They'll be alright for now. Right, CPU on the base. Well over. Okay, so the next job we'll look at is where gonna keep coming out of that Wi-Fi. Even with that on, it's not reaching the ship. If anything, it'll be in one of these. We want one of them. And we want them. I may put constructors in later. We don't need shields. We might need a generator. I will be wanting them after, but I'll do them after. I know I've got... Oh, sure, I had some... Oh, that's spare weapons and stuff we have. What we've picked up. So... Okay. That's one we're looting into. Will that work? Capital vessel. Right, let me get one made. Save messing about. We want the advanced constructor. We can always recycle this. Basis CPU. One should do it. We'll do two. You can go there. I've just spotted those cargo pods that I keep missing. %. Oh. Can I never find... Wrong one. You can go there. Not got a lot. Power. I would like another generator in. So we'll put one of our advances in. And we'll put them over here. Okay, we won't. We'll put you here. And we'll put the large controller here. And then I don't know how many we can get on. I'll be accessing it through the P menu, so I'm not bothered about not having access to the front of it. Which one was it? That one. Why don't I just come down here, go to... Input arch. Right, we can find it easier. I don't mind everything going in this input, so... And I might put a constructor in here yet. $42,000, that'll do us, get us going. Right, I need to get... that out my hand. Furnaces, excuse me 1 second. Let's not turn the furnace on for a minute. Fuel. Gonna need plenty of O2, you can have that. Get rid of all that bits and pieces. That's on the fuel module. That needs looking at, making sure it's processing. Right, we can now do input arch. Or I just want that going in for a minute. Input arch, you can use the in and out. So it's taking... we're getting 10 for every 5. Yes, you're getting warm. I know. Right, that's the platinum being done. We'll transfer some of that in a minute. In fact, we could do it now. Let's just move it into there. They can be working through all... Palladium. I'll keep it busy for a while. And we've got all the other ores. Now what we want to do is get on this ship. Do it from here. You're going into the Tain. Where are we? Not the Tain. I want you going in there. I want to access the... Ah! No, we can't. Give me a minute to sort me stuff out 1 second. Oh no, can do it from here. It's gonna muck me about this, like. You lot go in there. You lot go in there. I've got to get on the ship. Give me one. Unless I can find which one of these it is. I've still got to get on. Still got to get on the ship. Back in one second, guys. Okay, with you. This is the... Oops. P menu. We need the universal construct for this. And I want CPU. This is what it's all been about. Capital vessels. Got that, got that, got that. Got that. Exo material. I have that. I have that. Where are you? She's gonna... Did I have it on Reese? There we go. Using that for the pentaxid. Right, universal constructor. Try again. CPU. Capital vessels. Quantum. Make one, please. And we've got some of them. Semiconductors, I haven't. That's where we needed the palladium. And I've got carbon substrate. And I've got... You probably won't pick them up, but... Robotics. I know what I need the robotics for as well. We'll sort this out next episode. Don't take a lot to do. All I want right now is this. Still making. Back with you in a second when he's made this. And we finally have our first quantum extender. Now, I've just got to find out. You link into that because we're on the ship. Where they went. And that's... so let's get rid of that a minute. Down this corridor. He's going to be out of breath in a minute. And I did notice it's 24 processors per one of these. I think it was this room. You know, these are thrusters. Which room? Ah, it's upstairs. Core room is upstairs. Back with you when I made it there. Okay, here we are. The core room. If I'd used my head and thought... I presume this is where they go. Because I've never put one of these in. And before he starts screaming that he's hungry. Shields off. Alright, we're at 91%. How many of these can you put in, by the way? We're at 100% now with 50,000 to spare. Put the shields on because it's hostile planet still. Four. Okay. Now that will mean we can start increasing. Well, I need generators, which we have got. I've got to get back down now to where we were. You get to know your way around the ship eventually. Oh, all the way there. Back when I reach that core room. Right, here we are. The first thing, I've got a generator. Shields are on, aren't they, again? Try the drone. Turn you round like that. There we go. And that now. Ooh. We're going to have to get hunting these parts. At least we're at 100%. Save the template. I've done that because our generators once or twice have flicked up overloading. Why can't I get out of drone view? There we go. Right, I'm going to end that episode here. We have got the Palladium being made. That means we can make laser weapons, the laser turrets, you know, the Gamma and the Alphas. We'll have to get more stuff for here. And can we access... Supply depot. 6,000. It wasn't too bad. Oh, and he's still not finished processing it. Right, I will see you all next time. Next time we are going to take out the drone base. Because then that will stop any possible attack. So we've got the cutter to take out. A keep. I don't think we've done one of them. The tower, keep. There's the drone base. Tower, that cutter. We'll use the cormorant. Move these ships over. And I will now clear the woods there on the other side. I want to clear all them trees. I wonder why the light was flashing. I want to clear these trees here, and I want to land the main ship on this side. So I'll clear everything here. We'll have access to the water then, which we can do now. And I will see you next episode, so thanks for watching and bye for now.